in Louisiana, y'all tap.
Air it out, man. Y'all gotta get me on the podcast.
Air it out podcast, Shreveport, Louisiana. Hey man,
Air it out podcast. Check it out, my nigga. Audio, check it out. Fuck with him. Alright, fuck with me.
Yo, what's up? This is your main man, Slink Johnson, tapping in with you one time for the one time. And right now, you watching the Air It Out podcast, man.
So can you kind of give us some light on what's your relationship with Mista Cain?
nah, I fuck with Mista. Mista a real nigga, man. Mista always give a nigga they flowers. Matter of fact, first time he did it, he did it at a show out here. And that nigga just like, man, dude, the realest nigga stay silent. They really living like that. Like, nigga be talking about them other niggas. This the nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? He gave a nigga they flowers, and I always respect him for that. And I gotta give him his shit too. When Boo was locked up and when they had their time and shit, man, that nigga was like the biggest shit coming from the city, you feel me? And like, we ain't worked on some throwback shit cause we posted like, it was like niggas from my clique ain't fuck with niggas that was in his clique at the time. Like, so it was some shit like, you know what I'm saying?
Was it y'all in Coco Prime when you talking about?
Yeah, we was in Coco Prime when that happened.
Okay, yeah. That
Real
makes
shit,
sense.
couple years ago.
I heard about that.
Yeah. That nigga like just took the mic and just was like, yeah, woo, woo, like before he performed. And just gave me my flowers and just, you know, some real nigga shit. So
Why is it that
fuck
a
with
lot of people like that would be considered to the outside, the other side, or something like that? Why is it that so many of them tend to show respect to you?
because I was never the problem. I never had no problems with them dudes. I was just riding for my people. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never fall out with none of them niggas. That's why when the shit happened and they seen me flashing, they like, shit, they see Baton Rouge know the real story. The outside world, the city, the surrounding areas, and you know, the social media and shit, they don't really know me and Main's situation and none of that shit. But niggas from Baton Rouge, they know what it was. They know I always been silent. They know I held dude down. So to see what he was doing in front of the internet, they knew what he was, they knew what move he was trying to go with or what he was trying to do with the, get clicked up with NBA and shit. So you did all that shit just for that, really. So a lot of niggas was just like, man, I was there. I was there when dude looked out for you. Even before the jokes and shit, man, I was like, man, I made sure that nigga was straight. Like, man, one day older than me, but niggas know, like, when you see me, you seen bro, but bro was like my son, like, I don't know, you feel me? No ego shit, nothing. And I ain't never even presented like that, but that's how everybody else is viewing this shit. That's what they looking at, like, damn. So to see him switch up on me and shit, I guess they just had to voice their opinion. You feel me? So, but a lot of niggas just, I was never the problem. Like, I went into it with them. I was just being a loyal partner, going with whoever beefing with my dog is like that with y'all too. And I ain't never even had a problem with them people. So that's what that was about. And a lot of situations, I kind of minute them shit. I kind of talked to the niggas and feel like what it was behind while he was locked up, and he ain't even, you know what I'm saying? He wasn't here to witness that, so I guess he was just stuck on old shit in the past. Like, man, nigga get older, nigga mature, with no bloodshed with certain people. A lot of it was just internet arguments and shit. So I'm like, man, fuck that, let's get some money. Yeah, and he wanted to keep doing it because he thinking like, at the time back then, that shit was bringing attention. Like, go live and speak on another nigga. These days, they ain't looking at that. Like, they looking at that like, man, y'all niggas arguing like hoes. We want to see somebody die. Or when y'all gonna fight. Or when y'all gonna bump heads. That's the new shit right now. Back then, a nigga go live and be like, oh, you better go back live. That nigga winning. He fucked over you on Instagram. Now they want to see some shit. They want to see the aftermath. Like, you know, he ain't seen that side of it, bro. I think homie just touching. You do 7 years in jail, bro. The world changed. You feel me?
So do you know people in the industry or on social media? Do you think they use your name or your quote unquote beefs to like clout chase And how do you feel about bloggers or smaller artists that try to use like y'all situations for attention?
I mean, they doing their job. They just trying to get on like everybody else. Everybody want to be a star. I want to have like everybody knowing their name or who they is and shit. I just don't feel like, I feel like when you go that route, it just don't last as long when you take the stairs instead of the elevator. You hear me? Like, when you go that route, yeah, that shit might shoot up fast. Everybody might pay attention, but they gonna forget your ass just as that fast. You feel me?
Because they gonna always be looking for that from you.
They gonna look from that from you, or they gonna be like, man, that's dude from this situation. Instead of a nigga having their own authenticity, like their own self, or having your own talent, or you done built some shit. Now they like, nah, I can speak for dude. He been, before he even got into it with them niggas, he had his own motion. Or before he started speaking on them, he been that nigga. You feel me? So, yeah, but I feel like with the blogs, they just doing their job. They speaking on the news. They presenting the news to the people the same way they took it. So if it was exciting to them, they just trying to make some content and put it to the world. And even if they be a little dramatic with it and shit, they just, they doing their job. But the rap niggas, bro, I advise y'all don't do that. Cause like bloggers, they kind of could get a pass. They get away with it cause they doing their job. But rap niggas, you might die from this shit. Like, you feel me? Or you might be beefing and you might get locked up for doing, you gonna have to show and prove.
Right.
When you do it. Bloggers, they stand mutual and doing their job, I guess.
Right.
For real.
But I will say this though, as a blogger, like sometimes just giving your objective opinion about stuff, like everybody ain't gonna take that. Like,
yeah, they ain't gonna take it too lightly.
Yeah.
But just pay attention to the statistics. Nigga, way more rappers than got killed behind rapping than bloggers. Blogging about it. Way more rappers that got killed. Niggas ain't about to, cause the rappers you gotta promote, you gotta be outside, you gotta be booked for shows, niggas gonna know where you gonna be, you gotta promote it. Bloggers, they just on the internet popping they shit. You ain't gonna really know where to catch them till it's time for you to do an interview with them and this and that.
Right.
And you ain't about to kill them in front of no cameras. So, fuck it, they can go ahead and move.
Yeah, there's some damn fool.
Yeah, they got some niggas that'll crash out. Yeah. But man, them niggas ain't gonna fuck with no blogger like that.
So look, is it any like past live streams or anything that you did that you regret?
I kind of regretted the one when I flashed on man. When I flashed on him, I regret that one. I even regret the one on the Young Thug shit. You feel me? I regret that shit, but man, this shit is what it is. I mean,
yeah, once it's done.
Yeah, it's done. So fuck it. Like, but I could say, I can't go back and look at them bitches. Like, I be looking at that shit, I be like, man, I was tripping.
Yeah.
For real, I'm looking on like, I seen they had a nigga out here posting some shit like, man, that nigga TEC got on powder and told all everything. Man, you feel me?
Yeah, nah.
So, man, but they be having me fucked up on the internet. I let them have their own little thing, but it's like the internet ain't a real place and that bitch undefeated, bro. You can't, like a nigga say I got on powder. I ain't never did no hard drug a day in my life. That's on my kids. Yeah. Especially I know powder, no shit like that. So I just be like,
they
fuck
say
it.
I'm on powder too.
Yeah.
I ain't gonna say whether I did a hard drug before or not.
Yeah. Nigga done pop some pills and shit, but come on, man. I ain't never toot my nose up. That ain't even my era.
Yeah.
You feel me? When I was coming up, we was taking Xana bars, nigga. We wouldn't.
Yeah, I look back at some videos on Xana bars though. I don't like it. I can't see it.
Yeah, since I've been home from jail, I never popped one of them bitches again, cause that was down there the reason I was in jail. For popping them, thinking I'm doing shit smooth. Whole time I'm looking stupid as a motherfucker, moving so bad as a bitch, you hear me?
Oh God.
Shit falling out my pocket, nigga down there drooling, you hear me? Sleepwalking. But you think in your mind, you like, bitch, these bitches got me moving good, for real shit. Yeah, tap in.